Cock throbbing. All right. So, last week, the day after we finished recording that first one of these, we read, we found something out. That's right, we found something out. Right now, because, well, in the summer, fucking Slayer is going on their last tour with Lamb of God, Anthrax, Behemoth, who else? Testament, right. And now, you and I both have seen every single one of those bands more than once. I think you and I both have seen, maybe not together, but we've definitely together and separate seen Lamb of God headline, Slayer headline, Anthrax headline. Never seen Testament headline.
I don't think I've ever seen Testament.
Didn't we see them at Ozfest in 2007?
I don't think so.
Who was the band that was playing the really bad cover of Master of Puppets? Was it Trivium then? Ah, God, I always mess them up. Every time. So, I think we've seen Testament at one of the festivals. But maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn we had. But anyway, not the point. You and I both, when Slayer was touring with fucking Megadeth and Anthrax, Big Three, those tickets didn't sell out.
Right.
It was pretty easy. And were you at that one? Were you with me? It was at not Van Andel, a place in Grand Rapids, though. It was literally just a giant gymnasium.
I think I missed it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we were front row. We were front row the whole time. It was easy. It was great. It was a wonderful show. No problems or anything. And then so the tickets for the current tour that's happening this summer went on sale last Friday, which is while we were recording trying to do the first one of these. And then the next day, we intended to buy tickets that night. Didn't happen. We woke up the next day. I checked, and they were sold the fuck out. Less than 24 hours. Probably closer to 12 hours they were sold out in. And I had seen things for it before, sort of, but I wasn't fully aware of the new Ticketmaster resale situation. Certified ticket resale on Ticketmaster. And when Lamb of God and Slayer were charging $25 for a lawn ticket, all of the sudden, all of the tickets are gone, and now the lowest you could pay is $75 fucking dollars. As far as I'm concerned, that Ticketmaster just made scalping online accessible. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
What the fuck is that, dude? It's infuriating to me. Like, it's just really aggravating because that means that unless you're fucking that hardcore to where you somehow know weeks in advance when tickets are going to be on sale, you got the money set aside in the right account perfectly saved up, and you fucking hop on that shit the second they go on sale. So does this mean that if we don't do that every time now, then it's going to be harder for us to be getting $20 tickets to our little shows? This isn't fucking... I've paid $100 to see two bands in my life. Guns N' fucking Roses reunion tour with Slash and Axl, and AC fucking DC. Like, and they want $70 for a lawn seat at a Slayer Lamb of God concert. I don't understand, dude. Like, how is Ticketmaster letting this happen? How do you feel about any of this? The same?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to go to the thing I saw yesterday. I'm going to call you Robin. Yeah. Have anything to add, Robin? No? No, don't. Will you just talk to me? It's your brother, Barry. Yesterday I saw a story on metalinjection.com that was talking about it, dude. The fucking Slayer Lamb of God show for the I think it was somewhere in Texas had sold out in like 6 hours or something ridiculous.
I read about that too.
And what did that fucking story say? Scalpers were charging $3,000. Wow. $3,000 for tickets to that show. Scalpers were doing that. What the fuck, dude? But then, just a second ago, because I couldn't find that story, I came across this one real quick. Another one from Metal Injection. It says, Iron Maiden may have figured out a way to keep ticket scalpers at bay. And the band has a 95% success rate at not being scalped. But here's the kicker, bro. There's always a kicker. Now, that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But on the band's current tour of the UK, fans cannot purchase a ticket to a show without going through a rigorous security process. This includes scalper barriers such as multiple ID verification. And this is where I get off. The promotion of paperless ticketing. I have a big problem with that. Because I need the ticket. I want the ticket in my hand. Yeah. I need the physical thing. I want to hold it, and I want to keep it after the show. Like, it's part of the thing. It's part of the whole thing. Like, so now we're at the point where a new album comes out, we just download it, and to go to a concert, there's no ticket. We no longer have CDs or tickets. It's like the whole... It was a whole part of it, man. And it's just dying. But, I mean, I get the beating the scalper bit. Like, I support that part of it. For sure. Because this is bullshit. Fans, all these people are fucking doing is fucking over every fan. Every person that actually wants to go to the show and see their favorite fucking bands play for an afternoon. They're just fucking every single one of those people over. And
shitty.
Nobody likes it. And, I mean, considering there was a story on Metal Injection about it and all the other things that have happened, the story on Metal Injection, I remember said something about they think that somehow or another the venues or Slayer's management or something like that is going to address it somehow. I don't know how, but I don't know. It's just very upsetting to me. It's making it harder for the people that want to see this shit to see this shit. That's not okay. Ugh. So what have you been up to? I haven't really talked to you much this week. We talked a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Started working on a Lost in the Dark acoustic cover. Yeah,
seriously?
A little bit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I would definitely am excited to hear that. What about, did you play around anymore? I meant to last time I was out, but did you play around anymore with the,
piano?
Yeah. No, not yet. We'll get there.
I
think it'd be a fun idea.
Honestly, I was thinking I could combine them.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be the shit, probably. Right. Yeah.
Probably.
Can you have my backpack? I need a lighter. Yeah, that's gonna be fun when we finally get that going.
Are you gonna do death metal vocals?
No. I'm only doing death metal vocals on the ones on that genre. Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever genre vocals are required. That's what I'm going for.
We should probably do both.
Or even no vocals. Maybe I'll just play an instrument on one of them. Yeah. I don't know. We can do instrumentals.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know what backing vocals to a harp sounds like, but if we ever get our hands on a harp, it is going down. Oh, man. A harp, bassoon, any very large instrument that it's not easily accessible on a regular basis. I'm good with any of those. How do I not have a fucking lighter anywhere? This is ridiculous. Who the fuck's running this place? God damn it. Alright, pause. Luckily, we are in a place where we have access to plenty. Alright. And we're back. Alright. Here's something. I kind of thought of this after I left the other night, and I got distracted or something. I talked about this. You were telling me about reading a Punisher comic book recently.
Yeah.
And you really liked it because it was kind of like a coherent beginning, middle, end storyline in one comic. But you also said it got deep and like into philosophy a little bit. But you never went any further than that. So I was wondering like what you meant. Because that interests me a lot. So I was wondering about that.
Well, you actually confused two of them.
Mm.
The one that got deep into philosophy was the Green Lantern.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, so that makes it even more interesting. What was that about? What was that?
Fucking reality. God, I mean...
Like, what was happening in the story?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know.
Do you have anything to add, Robin? No, I don't. No, I don't. So, like, what do you mean reality? Like, what about it?
I'm trying to fucking remember.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't, like, super deep. It was more trippy.
Oh, okay.
Kind of deep, you know what I mean? But, yeah. And the way we view things.
How deep are you into V for Vendetta right now? The graphic novel.
Not deep.
Not deep?
40 pages.
Oh, yeah, okay. Is it drastically different than the movie so far, or?
Well, there are definitely some differences so far.
Interesting. Right off the bat, there's differences.
Yeah, right up. Yep. Like he kidnaps the voice of fate. The dude that fucking had. It's more of a radio show in the graphic novel.
Oh, but in the movie, the guy that was on TV, Natalie Portman's friend or whatever.
I don't know. Oh no, not that guy. They work for the government. Yeah. Mm. Remember the fucking news agency?
Yeah.
In the movie? Yeah, those people.
Oh.
But I don't know if it goes into that. But right now, there's the voice of fate. This guy, I don't know if he's the dude that was fucking on TV. He's not the Chancellor.
Huh.
I don't know, but he gets kidnapped. And that
by
definitely
V?
does not. Yeah, that doesn't happen in the fucking movie.
No. He doesn't kidnap anybody.
No, doesn't he kill him in his bathroom at some point? I think he...
Oh, that guy! Oh! Yeah. When he picks them off one by one in that sequence. Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. It's a great movie. Really good movie. Yep. Watched a little bit more Daredevil last night. Just one episode. It's really fucking... Like I said, you see a lot more when you just watch it like one at a time like that. It's like you absorb way more of it. Like I'm seeing shit that I definitely missed this whole time.
Well, if you're fucking sleeping.
It's true.
I was thinking about that. I thought it was interesting. Because you're so into it, you watch it all at once, but you fall asleep, and then, you have to be fiddling with other things that, what I mean?
Yeah, no, it does not have my undivided attention.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Yeah, not
so
even
you're
close.
almost, not,
I'm getting, the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not getting into the meat of it by doing it that way. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I know. And honestly, at this point, I'm probably never going to do it again unless it's Daredevil. If it's Daredevil, then I probably would. But And then now knowing what I know now, once I did that, I would like the next week or whatever immediately like watch it like one at a time by day.
Right. Well, it's probably more about the end, right? What's gonna happen. You don't want to wait.
Where we leave it. Well, there's that, but especially going into the next season of Daredevil, there's I don't even know where it's gonna start. There's so much there's so many different ways it could go. Nobody's really sure which way it is going to go. So it's interesting, and it's a lot of fun to like speculate right now on it. Cause the next season's gonna be real crazy. Cause the first two are like, they have very distinct storylines, different storylines. But at the end of the day, they're both about Matt Murdock becoming Daredevil in Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
I'm relatively certain that season 3 is not going to begin with Matt Murdock even in Hell's Kitchen. Because I don't know. I know he's not in Hell's Kitchen right now. I don't know where he is. I don't know the location of the fucking not hospital. I don't know what you call it. The place where nuns are. Covenant? I don't know. But yeah. So that's, and everybody thinks he's dead, I think. So yeah, it's just really interesting. Cuz that's the other part of the first 2 seasons it's not just about him becoming that. It's also about his relationship with his his main buddy Foggy, and then the girl Karen Page. So if those 2 characters think that he's dead, that dynamic is going to be a really interesting one. Very interesting.
Indeed. Have you ever heard of Black 2.0?
No.
Oh, this is actually just a brand, but it's fucking it's paint that's ultra pigmented, ultra matte, and fucking you can paint a ping pong ball and it looks flat. It reflects like no light, so you can't see the contours of the fucking ping pong ball.
What?
Yeah. There's pictures of like a unicorn, like a white unicorn painted black, and you can't see fucking parts of the unicorn's face and shit.
Holy shit. I mean, I've seen on YouTube and stuff, I've seen videos of like the darkest paint ever,
Yeah,
but I've
like
never
that
seen make a ball look flat. That's fucking
trippy.
So wait, what if we painted our cars with that? What would
I think
happen?
it has to stay super clean because any dust is gonna.
Damn.
I know. I was thinking rims. I was also thinking a pick guard would be fucking.
Well,
dope.
but yeah, if you painted your whole car like that, though, like, wouldn't it fuck with people's eyes while you're driving by? Too, like, couldn't it like cause like I don't know what you'd call that, like a mirage almost or something, like.
Yeah.
What would it look like?
It'll just be a black car. It'll just be black, ultra black.
That's crazy. That'd be cool though.
You wouldn't want to put it on a Ferrari. Like a fucking Toyota Camry would be just as fine because it's perfect black, so you're not going to see all the vents and everything cool. You're not going to see the details. It's going to look like a flat surface.
Flat surface. That's so tight though. Someone needs to make a Batman costume out of that. Use the blackest black in existence for Batman. That's what I would do in the next Batman movie. If I were the director.
Just like look like a black patch floating across the screen.
Let's see. What did you watch recently? When you start... Oh, you watched The Punisher. And you remember that thing I told you about one of the characters that gets their arm cut off?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I was talking about a totally different show. I thought about that after I left. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, God.
That was not that person. Totally different show. Oh, well. I think I was talking about a lady from The Defenders. But yeah, what was the other part? Fuck. Damn it. There was a whole nother thing I had, too. What about, well, what if we did, see, I want, like, what if we did sub-shows?
Sub-shows?
Yeah, you know, like Lost in the Dark is the name of the podcast and the channel. But what if we had other shows on the channel?
Why not?
Right? We could have like a movie review show. Or a review show. Just review anything. It doesn't need to be movies. It could also be albums. Mainly albums. But what we should do is review shit that we... Not new stuff. Let's go back.
What's the point of reviewing it if we're going to do a bunch of good stuff?
Huh?
We'd have to do stuff that we don't like, too.
Oh, shit.
So what's the point?
Let's do stuff we don't like, too.
Because reviewing something old would just be really giving our take. It's not really a review, kind of. Right?
You're right.
You know what I mean? How we feel about it.
What would that be called? Like a reflection? Today on Lost in the Dark Podcast Reflections.
It's just lost in the dark reflections.
Lost in the reflections. Lost reflections. Dark reflections. Dark reflections.
Dark reflections.
I like that one. No, that's terrible. I don't know though. I kind of want to do... Maybe we just do it in episodes then. Maybe we do a few episodes where like... we pick something together. A movie or an album. To just talk about.
Why don't we just make separate videos and talk about them? Why does it?
What do you mean separate videos?
Just...
Like not as episodes?
Don't. If we're just doing audio for now, we can just videotape fucking movie reviews. 10-minute videos.
Not just... Well, see, that's the thing, though. Okay, yes, that I agree with. 100%. I want to do that, actually. But on the other part of it, talking about... I don't want to sit down and just talk for 10 minutes about, like, Ashes of the Wake. I want to get into it. You know what I mean?
Well, if we're doing...
Something like that.
If it's a
that's
10-minute
separate.
video, then we work on it and plan a video. Instead of just...
That could be a review, though. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I guess... So you're talking about... What you're saying would work if we're doing it like a YouTube video. What I'm saying is a conversation about the album Ashes of the Wake or something like that. Fear the Dark. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
And we could do reviews. Ooh, we could actually do reviews of old shit that we have... Like, I guarantee you there are probably a lot of Iron Maiden albums I've never heard from top to bottom.
Yeah. That would probably be more entertaining if it's something you haven't listened to. But us just talking about things that we like might not be entertaining. But reviewing new music could be entertaining because we're not going to like any of it.
Fuck,
We
dude,
might like
that's a
song
good
or
point.
two.
We basically force ourselves to sit down and listen to an entire album of shitty music on a regular basis.
Wow, maybe the highlights.
Highlights?
Well, I guess we could listen to whole albums.
We gotta give it a full top.
Yeah.
One full top to bottom, bro.
We'll just do singles.
One. Just review singles.
Well, if it's fucking not metal. Yeah. I'm not listening to fucking Katy Perry. If we're gonna do
No,
a
we
Katy
don't have-
Perry
I mean-
review, we'll do fucking the hit single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not,
I don't really want to do
Those people don't even
pop
care
music.
about whole albums. They just no. Well, we shouldn't cut,
any kind of music out.
but we should stick to
I
what
agree.
we should stick to metal. I mean, definitely do that. But if for some, it's not. Imagine if we're doing this and fucking there's a fucking crazy new fucking Bruno Mars song or some stupid shit like that. That's insane and some fucking viral Tide Pod level fucking shit going on.
I would be down for that exact thing right there because I actually really like Bruno Mars's voice. So we could have a back and forth
we
on
can't
that.
just review stuff that we like.
Yeah, but you don't like it.
Just
So we have one on one side.
Likes.
Yeah. I mean, because other than that, if it's something we both like, then yeah, we're sucking its dick for 10 minutes. But if it's something we hate, then we're just shitting on it for 10 minutes.
That is something that we should do. Would do that. And then review new music. Give our take on all we have to fix.
What are we doing, like top 10s? Like, where are we picking the new music from?
What do you mean? No, we just fucking...
How do we even hear about
it? We
it?
find top 10s, album sales. I have no idea.
I don't even know how to, like, find new music
Research.
anymore.
Just have to research it. We'll be able to find it easily, I think. A couple searches.
Well, I mean, we could, yeah.
Just follow fucking... God, what is it? Banger TV.
Yeah, that's kind of...
A week later, we'll just...
Oh, we shouldn't do that. That can be one show, though. Like another, just one, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, if we do it like conversation style at all, then reviewing an album, like let's say we chose like no, come on. No Prayer for the Dying. Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever listened to it, talked about him. But if we were to... Have you?
I know I have, but it's been years.
So we could potentially do that one.
Yeah.
And while talking about that one, we could talk about the others that we like. You know what I mean? As just part of the conversation. I like this because it reminds me of this thing off this one. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Just thought.
But would you ever watch a video where it's two metalheads talking about an Iron Maiden album? Just like they're having a conversation about an Iron Maiden album.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I probably would, but I don't know. I would like it more if it was part of a conversation.
If you just started talking about it?
No, like if it somehow related to something else.
Yeah. I mean, we could choose an album that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, just one album a week.
Yeah. Movies too, though. Movies would be cool. Maybe. I don't know, man. Well, because at the end of the day, though, like in terms of new stuff, like we can be excited about a movie coming out and then we go see it and we don't like it that much.
Yeah.
You know. However, you know, see, I even feel like it might be kind of cool because I'm way more of a fucking fanboy than you are. Like, I'm more likely to like something for a smaller reason than you.
Well, if we're gonna do reviews, we have to be objective. You know what I mean?
Right, but I can. That's true. You do have to be objective. I'm not denying that. I'm also not saying that anybody should ever take certain things that I have to say into account. Which might, because like I've said, all you have to do is put Batman on the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 just for that, but it's going to put it at a higher mark in my book than most others. Same with in next year when fucking the Godzilla movie comes out. That one I will give a 10 out of 10 just for seeing Godzilla. That's a different story. So I'm definitely going to be wildly biased. So I guess we can't review things. Or maybe I'm the wildly biased one and you are like being as fucking critical as humanly possible. Are you serious, man? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, dude, he threw his fucking grapple hook. I don't give a fuck about a However, those are just specific exceptions.
Yeah.
To the overarching, like, there's most movies that can be completely, look at it as if it were being reviewed on paper.
Right.
Not how I feel about any of it. Unless you can tell the filmmakers were trying to evoke a specific emotion, you can then discuss how, if it worked, Because there's a lot of fucking that, dude.
Yeah, true. We could, no, I think it would be better to just, if we're gonna do a movie review or our opinions and shit, just put that in a podcast. Way better. I don't think we should segment it out, really. Like, here, now we're gonna do fucking movie reviews, you know what I mean? We watch a movie and then we talk about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's definitely one way. Yeah, I like that. What about guests?
Anyone and everyone.
Anyone and everyone.
I mean, who are we?
No, I'm in. That's what I was hoping you were gonna say. Literally, anyone.
We should try to fucking hit up local politicians.
Local politicians? Oh, we could, dude. All we have to do is put up a couple pictures of us with short hair and in suits.
Right.
And you can Photoshop that shit.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know what they're going to say when we show up with long hair.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be the one thing. Maybe we don't show up with long hair. Maybe we get wigs.
Ball caps?
Net our hair, up in a net, and then put like wigs on
Short
over
hair
that.
wigs.
Short hair wigs. It's one way we could go.
Just wear hats and tuck our hair up into one.
Yeah, but if we're gonna be in suits, you can't wear a hat with a suit. This is a pip
It's
hat,
not like we're fucking
brim hat.
We're still
Who's interviewing someone in a hat and a suit?
Fucking two dudes trying to hide long hair.
Yeah. No, I like the wig idea. Short hair wig idea. That's what I
Let's
think
go
we go
big
with.
shopping.
Yep. They have to be really good, dude. We got to trick a politician. Not hard. But we'd have to have something real specific.
Why do you think that they won't want to talk to us if we have long hair? Just put buns in them or some stupid shit like that. Why do they need pictures of us?
No. I'm saying.
Why don't we send them pictures of them?
No. All we did. We're not sending them pictures of us. We just post them on the Facebook and Instagram or whatever. And then we label ourselves as a political commentary podcast.
To have to do all of this?
No, we just have to do those two things.
Yeah, but that's going to... What about everything else we've done? Because that's not going to happen next week. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying... No. I'm saying... Oh, wait. No, well... What do you think if we hit up some small local politician's office and we said, hey...
We have to tell them it's a radio show.
Would you like to be interviewed on our political radio show called Lost in the Dark? Do you really think they're going to go and listen to any of the episodes?
Someone might.
Someone might, but maybe not. So let's assume they don't.
Yeah.
And we just keep asking people until we find the one that doesn't. Up the food chain.
I bet we can get fucking business owners to do it. Because then they get to talk about their fucking business.
No, business owners would be easy, yeah.
Comic book shop or something.
Oh, yeah. A comic book shop would actually be... That'd be sweet. That's a good idea. I wonder if there's a way we could do one at a movie theater, like in the lobby, and like sit there and talk real loud and like ruin movies for people.
God.
Like the day before, go see every movie that's showing.
Yeah.
And sit there live and review them all real loud.
Yeah. Did you call the show spoilers?
And we'll line it up so that we're viewing each movie at like its prime time showing during that.
Yeah.
While everybody's in line. We sit in the movies the day before taking all kinds of notes. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Spoilers for everyone involved.
No spoiler missed. Left behind.
Because when we start, they wouldn't realize it at first. So, like, we could, like, play to the crowd for a second and get them, like, cheer first. Like, we're doing a live podcast, everybody. Like, hey, guys. So we got them on our side at first. We go out of our way to get them on our side. And then we turn on all of them. That would be a good one.
We'd have to get permission to do that one.
Yeah, from the movie theater.
Definitely. We can pull that off. Oh my god.
We could only tell them we just want to do a live podcast. We couldn't tell them we want to spoil all their movies. I don't think they'll let us do it. Oh man, that would be fun.
Yeah, premiere day podcast.
Premiere day podcast.
We'll get a fake banner and everything. We'll just tape it to the table.
That's brilliant. I mean, really, like, shit. No. I was gonna say, how long would it really take to just run in and set up a table? You gotta make sure there's like Wi-Fi. I mean, if you really wanted to go far, you could get that mobile Verizon hotspot thing, so wherever you go, you have your Wi-Fi.
Why do we need that?
For this. Wait, you don't need internet for Audacity, do you? So all we have to do is like a fold-up table.
Right.
Just sprint in. Fucking unfold the bitch, plug in the laptop. We'll put the microphone, we'll take it off the arm and put it back on the stand. And just fucking... We need 2 fold-up chairs, too.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take long.
No.
I don't know if anyone would say anything right away. Like, how long would it take?
If it's a busy day, like a premiere, they're going to have people around.
Yeah. True.
Dude standing there.
Yeah, but we could just say we got permission from the owner.
Yeah. Print a fake fucking...
All they are fucking managers.
Yeah. Just print out a fake piece of paper with some bullshit on it. Like, yep. Put their logo on it. Like, yeah, someone signed it. Or don't, and just say, yeah, I can break it out for you. And then
have
continue doing what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just make like whatever the movie theater company is, the letterhead. Put it at the top of a Word document, the logo, and just... This is permission for these people to record at any of our locations. And we could go to every single one. Wonder how long it would take before they get word.
Yeah. If we did that, we'd definitely not want to like rush in. Somebody's been running in the...
Yeah, we just have to walk in like we're allowed.
Yeah. Just start doing it.
Yeah. It'd probably work, dude.
Oh my god, if we could find some of those pole things with the barriers, the red fucking belt. Oh no! Oh yeah.
You want to fence ourselves off from the crowd?
It'd be perfect. I mean, if we walked in there and started setting up a perimeter, and then all of our shit, it would look more official.
Someone walked up and we just look at them like, you don't know who we are?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Yeah, get out the ladder. Do you really not recognize us? Act like we're famous. I think we're onto something here. No. Probably
No.
Probably not. Probably not. But we'll figure it out. We'll get something. There's another thing. So if God, however many months ago when the fucking New York Times came out with that article about sugar.
Yeah.
About how the fucking in the 80s or whatever, the sugar industry paid off a fuck ton of doctors to say that saturated fats and cholesterol and butter and shit like that was killing everybody, when that was in fact not the case at all. How we grew up with Cheerios going cholesterol.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Did you know that fucking cholesterol is what like surrounds and protects our cells? Like it's required. We absolutely need it. They say salt. They also said salt causes high blood pressure. Bullshit. Salt's an essential mineral. We need it, in our bodies.
But the thing is, we eat a shit ton of
We eat too much. They put too much in. That's true. Here's the other thing, though. In lieu of that, they're pumping us full of fucking sugar.
Yeah.
You and I both were fucking spent all of our childhoods in the 90s where all we had for breakfast every day was fucking cereal.
Yeah.
Which is little sugar cubes in sugar water because there's so much fucking sugar in milk.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then shit like, you go to any restaurant, go to Red Lobster, Olive Garden, whatever the fuck. The fucking kids menu is filled with all this shit food. Like chicken fingers and fucking spaghetti. You know how much sugar is in pasta? It's like insane. Pasta's not good. Sugar and carbs. Fucking, and I just read an article earlier that said that fucking high sugar intake has been linked to cognitive degeneration.
Jesus.
So it makes us dumber. Like literally. Fucking it's so bad. But another point of that is that like things like saturated fats are actually really fucking good for you.
Right.
It's like the butter is better for you than the bread on the toast.
Right.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was crazy.
Interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah. Have you mated your snakes yet?
Named my snake?
Mated.
No.
Oh. I thought you were going to do that soon.
I might do it this year. It would be, I'd have to do it like now though.
Oh.
Straight up. Honestly, it's kind of late.
What is there, like a breeding season?
They fucking, God, I forgot what they call it. They fucking, the female, yeah, basically. She creates eggs inside of her body. Whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know what they call it. Yeah, that happens usually in November.
Huh. That's crazy.
It's like they ovulate, kind of.
Interesting.
I don't know if you might be able to do it any other time, but that's like when you're supposed to do it. So
Best time to do
don't
it,
know.
probably.
Yeah. And you can fucking check to see if your snake is fucking whatever.
That's definitely interesting.
I'd almost rather get a fucking third snake and breed that one than one of them.
What kind would you get?
I don't know. Bumblebees look cool. There's this champagne. Pretty cool. But when you mix an albino, just a regular albino with a banana, first of all, I'm just going to get fucking regulars and bananas, and then some of them will be head for albino. But an albino banana looks like an albino regular. So you're not going to... It's, you know what I mean? You're not really getting much out of it.
Yeah.
So the perfect clutch is all really going to be the same.
Yeah.
But those little babies will be able to create albinos, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting. How that shit works. It's kind of fucking crazy. I tried to feed my lizard some meat today.
Yeah?
He's eaten meat before. A little piece. I figured I'd give it another try. Getting kind of big.
Do you still think he's a she?
I don't know, man. It's so hard to tell. Like, on the one hand, maybe because I've seen some pictures of, like, males, smaller males that definitely have a lot more dark on the face.
Yeah.
But I have not seen any pictures of little females that have as much blue.
Okay.
I really don't know. But on the other hand, I think this summer it'll be 2.
Huh.
Well, I was going to say this summer it'll be 2. And it's not showing like the crest signs and stuff. But I looked at pictures of the female, of its mom, whatever, mine is mom. And it's got like some big old like spikes on the back of its head and stuff. So even if it is female, it'll still get something crazy going back there.
Right.
And I'm not seeing signs either way yet.
Yeah.
So, it's so hard to tell. Oh my god, dude. I had usually the first Friday of every month. For every Friday I clean the water. I just switch out the water pretty much. Yeah. And the first Friday of every month I fucking clean the filter. And today, that thing gave me the most fucking trouble it's like ever given me. It pissed me off all day long. It normally takes me like to completely do everything from top to bottom, probably 45 minutes to an hour normally. Today it took me over 2 hours.
Jeez.
Because like every single thing went wrong and the fucking... It's a canister filter, and on an external canister filter you have to like prime it to get it going. Well, they make the fucking thing out of shit. And the primer that you pull up and down. And it's... Oh, God, it gave me so much fucking trouble today. It took forever. And then I finally, like, gave up and looked online. And I found a suggestion that worked. But, like, I got, like, blisters on my hands now from, like, priming it and shit. Like, skinned my skin on one of my knuckles. Like, I have blisters on 3 fingers and I skinned one of my knuckles. Just trying to go on that fucking piece of shit. I was so mad. So annoying. And I don't really know what to do. Normally it doesn't do that. That's like the worst it's ever been. I don't know why it was acting like that. Honestly. But like, there's no on or off button. You just plug it in and it comes on. And until it's primed and there's like water running through everything, it just makes this like horrible grinding noise. Yeah, and it's like, you know? Yeah, so it was just doing that for like hours.
My God.
It was so bad. I hated it.
How did you fix it?
Well, one suggestion was just fill it with water. That didn't work. But it was filled, so then I just figured out which hose was the one that has stuff coming out and sucked on it. It was all clean. Yeah. Everything I just cleaned with debacteria soap. Dawn. Kills all the bacteria. So everything was super clean, and I just put super clean water in everything. Yeah. So I knew it was fine, but I still was like, oh, God. But, like, I fucking just put something around the hose so my lips weren't actually touching it, and fucking... I only just, like, I just, like, gave it a quick inhale, and the fucking machine, like, I could hear the water start running through it, so I just, like, stopped, and then it started going. Oh, nice. So it was like a warning, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But, yeah. It could have been real bad. Yeah. I was fully prepared to throw up. I went into it thinking, like, if this fucking shoots in my mouth, I'm going to throw up all over the fuck. Because I was already pissed. It was like a last resort. And it worked. It's like, son of a bitch. All right. Keep that in mind. Scary though. It was scary. Not gonna lie. Did not want it in my mouth. But the filter does a good job. I mean, it lasts a month. You only have to clean it once a month. Yeah. And the fucking all the different media styles you can get on Amazon for like nothing. So like I can drop like $30 and have a 3-month supply of everything almost.
Right
Like,
Amazon's the place to fucking shop for pet supplies.
oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Oh my god. It's insane. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that my lizard's, like, first big, like, water dish or whatever was off Amazon. It was like $20. In the store, it was $70.
Jesus.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Like, I get it. The store needs. I support the local businesses, obviously. I only get all my pet stuff from a local pet store, but that's ridiculous. Like, yeah, everything, even all the media, like, pretty much any of it is almost double the price at Petco. Bulbs, yeah, that's a huge one.
Huge one.
Well, honestly, because in terms of the long ones, absolutely. But, like, the heat bulbs and stuff, if you're buying them individually, they're definitely cheaper on Amazon. But if you go to Petco, I can usually get a 2-pack for, like, $15, which is about what it would be on Amazon.
What size?
100-watt.
Zoom
Med.
These big ass ones for the turtles.
Oh, those are different.
Waterproof.
Turtle ones are different. Yeah. I'm just talking. Honestly, the ones that I buy remind me of normal lights we used to sell at Aco. Kinda. They just have a higher output or whatever. And you're supposed to fucking change them like once every 6 months or so anyway. I do like the new style fucking for the long lights though. That's like that thinner, smaller profile. You have one on top of the fucking on top of the bearded dragon cage.
Yeah, but it's only like that long.
Right, but they do the same thing but longer.
Okay.
That's what I have.
Yeah. Those are cool.
Yeah. A lot better than those big, thick, older style ones.
Wait, big, thick one. The one I have is like thick as fuck.
You have one that was thin though. I remember because that was like where I had the idea to get mine.
Oh, yeah, it was like the thin tube that loops around. The one that we have now has like 4 of them in there. It's fucking
It doesn't have
better than the old one.
the thin one didn't have individual bulbs that you put in.
That was just one.
Oh, then mine's different. Mine's different. I'm talking about, you know what I mean though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You remember the one I used to have on his cage?
Yeah.
That was on the back of it. That's the old style that I'm referring to. And the newer ones are just a lot smaller. Bulbs are smaller too, but they put out the same. It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
What time is it? 8:20. How long was this? Oh, it's an hour.
Probably.
But we're gonna cut out parts of it.
If you want to, I mean.
I do. I want to cut out dead space. If there's nothing there, might as well.
At least that one chunk. It was about a minute.
Yeah.
If I can do that. Well, do you know when Aaron's gonna have those drums ready?
No, but I think we're gonna hang out tomorrow, so we'll see. See what he says.
I cannot wait to hear that.
Neither can I. The drum track, first ever recorded for Lost in the Dark.
True. You should do the vocals in here.
Super echoey.
Yeah, it's a little echoey.
Especially if you get loud. Well, shit. You ready to call it?
We can call it if you want.
Yeah.
It's a long fucking drive ahead of me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want you getting home super late.
Bree just texted me.
What'd she say?
Nothing. Just said, how's it going?
Where are you? Where are you? All right, let's do this. Until next time.